As time relentlessly presses forward, nature sometimes envelops remnants of the past in its chilling embrace. Frozen deep within layers of ice, countless mysteries and revelations lie in wait. Here we journey through 15 of the most astonishing discoveries that have emerged from this frozen vault of history, starting with an ancient traveler who met his fate in the icy heights of the Alps. Number 1. Ötzi, the Iceman. High in the Ötztal Alps between Austria and Italy, a pair of German hikers stumbled upon something extraordinary in 1991. A body protruding from the melting glacier. Initially believed to be the remains of a recently deceased climber, the mummified body soon proved to be much older. Radiocarbon dating revealed this Iceman, later named Ötzi in homage to the Alps where he was discovered, to be over 5,300 years old. The condition in which Ötzi was found is what made him a groundbreaking discovery. Encased in ice for millennia, his body, clothing, and possessions remained remarkably preserved, offering an intimate look into the life of a man from the Copper Age. The details gleaned from his remains are astonishing. His attire was a mix of leather, woven grass, and fur, designed for the high-altitude environment he navigated. Among his possessions were a copper axe, a knife, and a quiver of arrows, indicating that he might have been a hunter or warrior. A deep dive into Ötzi's physical condition yielded insights into the health and habits of people from his era. He had tattoos, possibly related to pain relief treatments similar to acupuncture. Analysis of his digestive tract revealed the remnants of his last meals, including ibex meat and einkorn wheat, illustrating the diet of Copper Age humans in the region. More intriguingly, he showed signs of diseases and conditions common in modern times. Hardened arteries, cavities, and Lyme disease. One of the most captivating facets of Ötzi's discovery, however, is the mystery surrounding his death. An arrowhead lodged in his shoulder, coupled with other wounds and bruises, suggests that he didn't die of natural causes, but was possibly a victim of a violent altercation. Some researchers theorize that he might have been fleeing from an enemy or was involved in a conflict that led to his death in the high mountains. Ötzi's discovery wasn't just the unveiling of a well-preserved mummy, it was a window into the life of a man from a bygone era. Every detail, from his clothing to the contents of his stomach, provides invaluable clues about daily life, culture, and the challenges faced by our ancestors during the Copper Age. As we continue to study him, Ötzi consistently enriches our understanding of human history, reminding us of the transient nature of life and the enduring legacy of those who came before us. Number 2. Antarctic microorganisms. Antarctica, the final frontier of our planet's wilderness, is a vast, frozen expanse that many consider to be lifeless. Yet beneath its thick sheets of ice, scientists have made discoveries that not only challenge this perception, but also our understanding of life's resilience. Delving into the depths of subglacial lakes, researchers have uncovered microorganisms that have survived in isolation for millions of years. Lake Vostok, one of the largest and most well-known of these subglacial lakes, lies beneath a staggering 4 kilometers of ice. Though sealed off from the world above for up to 15 million years, the water here is not stagnant. It teems with microbial life. In 2012, Russian scientists announced that they had successfully drilled into this hidden lake and found a surprising diversity of bacteria. Many of these bacterial species were previously unknown, having evolved in the lake's unique conditions. The very existence of these microbes challenges previously held beliefs about the limits of life. The conditions in Lake Vostok are extreme, the pressure is immense, sunlight is non-existent, temperatures are well below freezing, and nutrients are limited. Yet life has not only persisted, but has adapted and diversified. Some of these microorganisms display anti-freeze properties, while others seem to derive energy from minerals rather than sunlight or organic matter, a process termed chemosynthesis. The discovery of life in such conditions has profound implications. Firstly, it expands our understanding of where life can exist on Earth. The extremophiles of Antarctica demonstrate that life is more adaptable and versatile than previously assumed. It's also a testament to life's tenacity, showcasing how organisms can adapt and thrive in environments once deemed inhospitable. Furthermore, the findings in Antarctica have fueled speculation about extraterrestrial life. If life can thrive in the hidden lakes of our frozen poles, might similar microbes exist beneath the icy surfaces of moons like Europa or Enceladus? Both these celestial bodies have subsurface oceans, and the discoveries in Antarctica make them prime candidates in the search for alien life. NASA and other space agencies have begun looking at Antarctic microorganisms as analogs, trying to understand how life might exist on other icy worlds. But the research on Antarctic microorganisms isn't merely about looking to the stars. It also has earthbound applications. These extremophiles produce enzymes that function at low temperatures. These enzymes have potential commercial applications, from biofuels to detergents and pharmaceuticals. In the chilling vastness of Antarctica, the discovery of vibrant microbial ecosystems under the ice underscores a poignant lesson. Life, in its myriad forms, has an uncanny ability to persist and adapt. These tiny organisms, isolated for millions of years, serve as beacons of life's tenacity and potential, beckoning us to reconsider our notions of where life can flourish. Number 3. Woolly mammoths in Siberia. Siberia, a region often synonymous with cold, isolation, and vast stretches of wilderness, holds within its icy grip some of the most astonishing relics from the Pleistocene epoch. Among its most iconic residents of that era was the woolly mammoth, an imposing beast cloaked in thick fur with spiraled tusks that could stretch up to 4 meters in length. While their depictions are familiar from cave paintings and prehistoric lore, the permafrost of Siberia has surrendered something even more astounding: near perfectly preserved specimens of these ancient behemoths. The mammoths discovered in Siberia are not mere fossilized bones. The icy conditions have occasionally preserved the entire animal skin, hair, tusks, trunk, and all. These remains are so well conserved that they offer a vivid and tactile connection to a world lost to time. In some instances, the mammoths have been found with their last meals still present in their stomachs, providing a direct look into the diets and ecosystems of the past. One particularly remarkable discovery was made in 2013, the Yucca mammoth. Found in the Yakutia region, this specimen was estimated to be around 39,000 years old. It had a significant portion of its body, including trunk and tusks, intact. But what set Yucca apart was evidence of human-made marks, hinting at interactions between early humans and mammoths in the region. The implications of these discoveries are manifold. On a basic level, the specimens offer a treasure trove of information for scientists studying the anatomy, evolution, and extinction of the woolly mammoth. Stable isotopes from the tusks provide data on the mammoth's age, diet, and migration patterns. Meanwhile, preserved soft tissues can offer insights into Pleistocene-era diseases and genetics. Moreover, these discoveries prompt deeper contemplation on human interaction with megafauna. Were early humans solely hunters, or did they also revere these majestic beasts? The human-made marks on the Yucca mammoth indicate potential hunting or scavenging activities, shedding light on human survival strategies during harsh Ice Age conditions. In an era of rapid technological advancement, the preserved mammoths of Siberia also spark tantalizing debates about de-extinction. With well-conserved DNA samples available, scientists have started to discuss the feasibility and ethics of potentially bringing back the woolly mammoth using genetic engineering techniques. Yet, amidst all the scientific excitement, there's an undeniable poignancy to these discoveries. These mammoths, which roamed vast icy landscapes, are powerful symbols of nature's grandeur and fragility. As Siberia's permafrost continues to melt due to climate change, releasing more secrets from the past, it simultaneously serves as a stark reminder of the changing world and the urgency to protect our planet's remaining wonders. Number 4. Ancient viruses and bacteria. While mammoths and Neolithic hunters offer us a window into ancient ecosystems and early human history, the frozen realms of our planet conceal entities far more diminutive yet just as captivating: ancient viruses and bacteria. These microorganisms, encased and preserved in ice for millennia, provide a unique snapshot of the evolutionary past and, in some cases, cautionary tales for the present and future. Researchers drilling into the layers of permafrost in the Arctic and Antarctic regions have uncovered a myriad of ancient microorganisms. One of the most significant discoveries came in 2014 when a team of French and Russian scientists revived a virus named Pythovirus sibericum, which had lain dormant in the Siberian permafrost for over 30,000 years. Remarkably, once thawed, this giant virus, larger than any modern-day counterparts, became infectious again, although fortunately it posed no threat to humans. The resurrection of such an ancient entity raises essential questions about the durability and longevity of life. Viruses, in their simplicity, showcase an incredible ability to survive in stasis for prolonged periods, only to be reactivated once the conditions are right. This has immense implications for our understanding of life in extreme environments, as well as the potential risks involved in drilling and mining activities in permafrost regions. Another alarming discovery was made in 2016 when researchers identified antibiotic-resistant genes in bacteria that were nearly 30,000 years old. Found in the Canadian Arctic, these ancient bacteria were resistant to several modern antibiotics, suggesting that antibiotic resistance is not entirely a modern phenomenon. This find challenges the prevailing notion that the overuse of antibiotics in contemporary medicine and agriculture is the sole driver of resistance. It implies that such resistance mechanisms have been a part of bacterial genomes for millennia, lying dormant and waiting for the right selective pressures to emerge. These revelations from the icy archives are not just academic exercises, they carry significant practical implications. As climate change accelerates and permafrost regions thaw, the potential for releasing ancient pathogens into the environment increases. While many of these organisms would likely pose no threat, as they come from an era before human civilization, the risk is not zero. There's the potential for pathogens that once infected ancient animals or early humans to be reintroduced, challenging our immune systems in unforeseen ways. The stories of ancient viruses and bacteria underscore the intricate tapestry of life on our planet. Every layer of ice, every granule of permafrost, holds within it a history of the world, waiting to be deciphered. Yet as we unlock these age-old secrets, we must tread with caution, understanding and respecting the power and potential risks of the microscopic world hidden within the ice. Number 5. The Lost Squadron. War has a way of leaving indelible marks on the pages of history, some visible and others hidden away, waiting to be rediscovered. Among the many remnants of World War II lies an incredible tale set amidst the ice sheets of Greenland, the story of the Lost Squadron. In 1942, as the war raged on, the United States sought to bolster the defenses of its ally, Great Britain. This effort included the transfer of fighter planes and bombers. On July 15th, a group of 8 aircraft comprising 2 B-17 Flying Fortresses and 6 P-38 Lightning fighters departed from the U.S. heading towards the UK. However, as they approached Greenland, they encountered severe weather. Thick fog, blinding snowstorms, and perilously low fuel reserves forced them to make an emergency landing on the Greenland ice cap. The crews, stranded in one of the harshest environments on Earth, waited for rescue. After spending several days on the ice, they were eventually located by a Coast Guard plane and were subsequently rescued. The aircraft, however, were left behind, deemed irretrievable from the vast icy wasteland. As the war progressed and the years turned into decades, the memory of these planes, covered by snow and ice, faded away, turning into lore, a fleet of W-2 planes buried somewhere deep within Greenland's ice. But in the late 1980s, interest in the Lost Squadron was rekindled. Expeditions were mounted to locate and recover these time capsules from the war. In 1988, after numerous attempts and sophisticated radar technology, the search team finally detected anomalies under the ice, indicating the presence of large metallic objects. They were on the right track. But the planes weren't just beneath a thin layer of snow. They were buried under 260 feet of solid glacial ice, having been slowly entombed as the snow above compressed into ice and the glacier moved. Using a device known as a gopher, a hot water probe to melt through the glacier, the team reached the plains in 1992. They were determined to bring a P-38 to the surface. Through an engineering marvel, they dismantled and extracted the plane, which was aptly named Glacier Girl. Today, Glacier Girl is more than just a restored aircraft. She stands as a testament to history, resilience, and human determination. She has taken to the skies again, a phoenix reborn from ice, reminding the world of the sacrifices of the past and the marvel of modern human ingenuity. The tale of the Lost Squadron offers more than wartime nostalgia. It's a reflection of Earth's ever-changing geology, the transient nature of human-made artifacts against the vast scale of nature, and the persistent human drive to reclaim and remember our shared history. Number 6. Neanderthal DNA in glacial ice. Neanderthals, our closest extinct relatives, have long been subjects of both scientific inquiry and popular fascination. These ancient hominins, who lived across Europe and Asia before mysteriously disappearing around 40,000 years ago, were once considered brutish and primitive. However, modern research has begun to paint a far more nuanced picture of Neanderthals, highlighting their capacity for culture, art, and complex behavior. A significant breakthrough in our understanding of Neanderthals came not just from fossils, but from the very essence of life itself: DNA. And surprisingly, some of this evidence was discovered in glacial ice. While skeletal remains have provided substantial insights, DNA analysis has opened an entirely new dimension of understanding. When scientists sequenced the Neanderthal genome in 2010, it was primarily sourced from bone fragments. But bones aren't the only reservoirs of ancient DNA. Glacial ice, given its preserving properties, has the potential to trap and store genetic material from any organism that came into contact with it, even from thousands or millions of years ago. A groundbreaking discovery was made when researchers extracted samples from layers of ice in European glaciers. Within these samples, they detected traces of ancient DNA, including fragments that closely aligned with the Neanderthal genome. The presence of Neanderthal DNA in glacial ice suggests several exciting possibilities. Perhaps Neanderthals traveled or lived near these glaciers, or maybe the DNA was transported there by other means, such as through water runoff from areas where Neanderthals resided. This discovery, though requiring further research and verification, offers tantalizing implications. Environmental interaction. The presence of Neanderthal DNA in glaciers can provide insights into the interaction between these hominins and their environment, shedding light on their migratory patterns, habitats, and survival strategies in cold environments. Diet and health. Genetic material from ice cores, when examined in conjunction with other residues such as pollen or microorganisms, can offer a holistic view of the Neanderthal diet, potential diseases, and their overall health. Interbreeding and coexistence. Discovering the DNA of other hominins or early modern humans in proximity to Neanderthal DNA could provide further evidence on their interactions, coexistence, and potential interbreeding. However, this finding also sounds an alarm. The very ice that preserved this ancient genetic material is rapidly melting due to climate change. As glaciers retreat, we risk losing invaluable archives of our planet's history, including insights into beings like Neanderthals, with whom we share a deep evolutionary connection. The Neanderthal DNA trapped within glacial ice serves as both a treasure of knowledge and a poignant reminder. While it offers a deeper connection to our prehistoric cousins, it also emphasizes the fragility of our planet's memory and the urgency to act before more of it is irretrievably lost. Number 7. Ancient forests under melting glaciers. As the world grapples with the realities of climate change, melting glaciers have become emblematic of the planet's precarious state. However, these retreating ice masses are revealing more than just the alarming pace of global warming. They are uncovering landscapes and ecosystems that have been hidden for millennia, including remnants of ancient forests. In various regions around the world, from Alaska to the Alps, retreating glaciers are revealing stumps of ancient trees, remnants of vast forests that once flourished in these now icy realms. These preserved stumps and logs, some still rooted firmly in their original soil, are a testament to climatic shifts of yore and the forests that thrived during warmer periods. One of the most remarkable discoveries was made in Alaska's Mendenhall Glacier. As this glacier receded, it uncovered a forest that had remained frozen in time for over 1,000 years. The tree stumps, still in their growth positions, hinted at a time when the climate of the region was warmer than today. Carbon dating of these trees showed that they had lived and died during a period known as the Medieval Warm Period, which lasted from about 950 to 1250 AD. These ancient forests, now emerging from their icy graves, offer a treasure trove of information. Climatic chronicles. By studying the age and type of these trees, scientists can infer past climatic conditions. The very existence of these forests indicates periods when the climate was warmer, allowing trees to grow at higher altitudes and latitudes than they do today. Ecological insights. The species composition of these forests can provide clues about the biodiversity and ecological conditions of the past. Were these forests similar to the temperate rainforests nearby, or were they unique ecosystems unto themselves? Human interaction. In some places, tools or artifacts might be discovered alongside these ancient forests, offering insights into human activities and their interaction with these once thriving woodlands. However, as wondrous as these discoveries are, they come with a sobering realization. The same climatic forces that buried these forests under glaciers are now in play again, albeit accelerated by human actions. The revealing of these ancient forests is a stark reminder of the planet's ever-changing climate and the transience of ecosystems. The story of these forests, encapsulated in time and now re-emerging, underscores the intricate dance between life and climate. It reminds us of the resilience of nature, its ability to flourish, wane, and adapt. Yet, crucially, it also highlights the urgency of understanding our planet's past and present, ensuring that we act to protect and preserve its future. Number 8. The Yukagir Bison. In the icy expanse of Siberia, secrets of the Pleistocene epoch occasionally resurface. One of the most startling of these revelations was the discovery of the Yukagir bison. In 2011, local residents near the village of Yukagir stumbled upon the mummified remains of a steppe bison, a creature that roamed the earth more than 9,000 years ago. Unlike most prehistoric finds, this bison was not just bones. Its body was astonishingly well preserved, with intact skin, fur, hooves, and even some internal organs. Such a level of preservation offers an unparalleled look into the life and times of ancient megafauna. Analysis of the Yukagir bison revealed details about its diet, age, and health. The bison, believed to be around 4 years old at its time of death, had suffered from stress, possibly due to environmental changes. Such insights not only illuminate the bison's individual life, but also offer clues regarding the larger challenges faced by megafauna as the Ice Age waned. While the Yukagir bison is a window into a lost world, it's also a testament to the power of permafrost as a natural preservation chamber, keeping the past alive in haunting detail. Number 9. Prehistoric Arctic flowers. From the vast Bering Land Bridge, which once connected Siberia to North America, came an unexpected revelation. In 2013, scientists unearthed fruits of an ancient flowering plant buried deep within the Arctic permafrost. Estimated to be 32,000 years old, these weren't just any fruits. They contained viable seeds. In a groundbreaking experiment, researchers managed to germinate these seeds, giving birth to Silene stenophylla, a flowering plant last seen by eyes that also witnessed mammoths. It's the oldest plant ever grown from ancient tissue, showcasing the incredible tenacity of life. Beyond its scientific marvel, the resurrection of the Silene stenophylla serves as a poignant symbol. It stands for nature's resilience, the continuum of life, and the secrets that the frozen realms of our planet still hold, waiting to bloom once again. Number 10. Viking artifacts in Greenland. Greenland, with its vast ice sheets and remote terrain, is a land of many mysteries. One of its most fascinating tales intertwines with the legendary seafarers from the north, the Vikings. While their settlements in Greenland were known from sagas and a few archaeological sites, the retreating glaciers of this icy land have unveiled more numbers of their story. As the ice withdrew, artifacts began to emerge. From wooden tools to intricately designed jewelry, each item provided a glimpse into the lives of the Vikings in this challenging environment. One particularly intriguing find was a tuft of yarn, dyed in a hue that suggested trade or influence from distant lands, hinting at the extensive Viking trade networks. These discoveries reshape our understanding of the Viking presence in Greenland. Far from being mere transient visitors, these artifacts point to established settlements, complex societal structures, and adaptability to the harsh Arctic conditions. Yet the very ice that preserved these artifacts is now in retreat due to the changing climate. As it continues to melt, it reveals the legacy of the Vikings, but also raises questions about our own future and the impact of our actions on the planet. Number 11. Ancient horse DNA. Deep within the permafrost's embrace, tales of creatures long gone await discovery. One such tale was revealed when scientists extracted ancient DNA from the frozen soil of the Arctic. This wasn't the DNA of mammoths or giant elk, but of horses that once roamed the vast steppes over 700,000 years ago. This ancient horse DNA predates any previously found by several 100,000 years, pushing back our understanding of the evolutionary timeline of horses. Analyzing this genetic material, researchers gleaned insights into the horse lineage, its adaptation, and even its interactions with early humans. Significantly, the DNA demonstrated the resilience and adaptability of horses to changing climates and landscapes. It also spotlighted the long-standing bond between horses and humans, a partnership that has endured millennia. In the icy remnants of ancient soils, we find more than just genetic sequences. We uncover a lineage of life, of survival, and of the enduring relationships that shape our world. Number 12. Glacier mummies in the Andes. The Andes, with its towering peaks and vast stretches of high-altitude landscapes, holds tales of ancient civilizations whose practices and beliefs continue to intrigue us. One of the most gripping narratives to emerge from these heights was the discovery of the Children of Lulailaco, mummified remains found near the Lulailaco volcano's summit. In 1999, archaeologists unearthed 3 incredibly well-preserved Incan mummies: a young boy, a teenage girl, and a younger girl. Dubbed the Maiden, the Boy, and the Lightning Girl, these mummies offer an unprecedented glimpse into Incan rituals and beliefs. Believed to be part of Capacocha, a sacrificial offering ceremony, these children were offered to the gods, ensuring the empire's prosperity and favor with the deities. The extreme cold and thin air at such high altitudes ensured the mummy's preservation. The level of detail retained was astonishing. From the maiden's intricate braids to the coca leaves found in the boy's mouth, each element painted a vivid picture of their final moments and the Incan civilization's intricate ceremonies. The discovery not only provided insights into the spiritual practices of the Incas, but also underscored the complex societal structures, the role of sacrifice, and the profound reverence for the Andean mountains as bridges between earth and heavens. Number 13. Frozen cave lions. The vast stretches of Siberia have often unveiled creatures from the Pleistocene epoch, but few finds were as breathtaking as the frozen cave lions. In 2015, researchers discovered 2 incredibly well-preserved lion cubs, estimated to be around 44,000 years old. Named Uyan and Dina, these cubs were a spectacular find, given that cave lions went extinct around 10,000 years ago. Their pristine condition, with fur, ears, and even whiskers intact, offered scientists a unique opportunity to study this extinct species in detail. Genetic analyses of Uyan and Dina are helping researchers understand the cave lion's lineage, its place in the evolutionary tree, and its relationship with modern lions. Additionally, the find sparks curiosity about the conditions under which they died and the environment they inhabited. The discovery of these frozen feline siblings not only offers a glimpse into the rich tapestry of prehistoric life, but also reminds us of the transient nature of species, urging us to cherish and protect the biodiversity we have today. Number 14. Ancient insects and plant life. The allure of massive creatures like mammoths or cave lions often eclipses the smaller, equally significant finds preserved in ice, ancient insects and plant life. In amber and glacial ice, scientists have discovered insects, pollen, and plant remnants that tell the intricate tale of ecosystems from epochs gone by. From beetles to ancient spiders, these frozen snapshots in time provide a detailed look at the flora and fauna of the past. In the Siberian permafrost, for instance, ancient aphids have been found, their bodies preserved with astonishing detail, giving a glimpse into insect life from millennia ago. These tiny inclusions tell a larger story. They offer insights into ancient climates, ecosystems, and the interdependent relationships that have shaped our planet for billions of years. By studying the pollen trapped alongside these insects, researchers can determine the kinds of plants that thrived during different periods, shedding light on everything from ancient atmospheric carbon dioxide levels to migration patterns of early human societies. Such small, often overlooked discoveries play a pivotal role in piecing together the Earth's vast and intricate history, reminding us that even in the minutiae, there are stories waiting to be told. Number 15. World War I. Soldiers in the Alps. The jagged, cold expanses of the Alps serve as a somber reminder of the harrowing battles of World War I. As glaciers retreat, they're revealing grim remnants of the White War fought between the Italian and Austro-Hungarian armies. Preserved by ice and snow are the bodies of soldiers, their belongings, and even their makeshift shelters. In recent years, the melting ice has exposed barracks, letters, personal items, and tragically, the frozen remains of young soldiers. These poignant finds provide a first-hand account of the conditions and challenges faced by those fighting in one of the most inhospitable battlefronts. Each artifact, from a soldier's notebook to a tin can, chronicles personal stories amidst the larger narrative of war. For historians and archaeologists, these discoveries offer invaluable insights into the daily life, strategies, and hardships of the soldiers. The revealing of these remnants is bittersweet. While they serve as a rich historical archive, they're also a stark testament to the impacts of climate change. In unveiling the past, the retreating glaciers caution us about the future, emphasizing the interconnectedness of history, humanity, and the planet we call home.